Recording in progress.
All right, everybody. Welcome into the Wednesday version of the live training. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Welcome back to the returners. And if anybody is new to Dubb, please put a 1 in the chat. And your industry as well, that would be awesome if you can do that. So if you are new to the platform, a 1 in the chat would be appreciated. 2 if you're returning. What's up, Bill? I saw you put a message in there. How are you, Bill? So welcome back to the returners. If you can put a 2, that would be awesome, just to confirm, and a 1 if you are new to the platform, which would be amazing if you can do that. Okay, cool. So let's see. Greg, I saw you put a 1 in there, Greg. Let me come over to you and say hi really quick. Let me find you in here. If you want to say hi, Greg, feel free, my friend. If you want to say hello.
Yeah, hi, thanks. Welcome. How are you?
Good to meet you, Greg.
Good to meet you.
So what brings you our way?
I just got access to your platform and just wanted to get ramped up as soon as possible on it.
Oh, very cool. Are you real estate, or what's your industry?
Yeah, real estate, part of a very successful team here in the Phoenix area. And a lot of folks from our team, I think, are just getting on your platform.
Oh, very neat. Yeah. Phoenix is, well, Arizona in general, Flagstaff, beautiful state in terms of visuals. Do you guys have drones you use for the properties to get those kind of shots?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's really cool. Do you deal with buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expireds, all the above, or who do you normally work with?
All the above, not so many FSBOs.
Yeah.
I've been done a few here or there, but I was first licensed back in the early 80s, so I've been here a long time.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I have a buddy of mine lives out in Gilbert, out that way, and he loves it out there. Summers are hot, but he doesn't mind it. He likes it.
Yeah, I've been here for 43 of those summers, so I must be okay with it.
That's funny.
Originally grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, so I don't miss the snow at all.
Yeah, I grew up in Boston, so being out here in Los Angeles, it was I've been out for a long time now, but big switch. If I go back east, I go in the spring or summer.
Yeah, I try to avoid the snowy season for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's just it's cold. Cool. Well, listen, Greg, if you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat. Typically what we do with these, I'm going to run through the basics of the platform so I can see how it works. And then usually I give little strategy suggestions along the way. Like, hey, if you're in real estate, if you're in, recruiting, mention some things in there. And then the recordings themselves are all going to be on our YouTube support channel. So we're live on the platforms now, but it's going to be, we re-upload it with titling and everything like that for SEO, but it'll be on there pretty much right away in terms of a live listing, but then we'll repost as far as SEO stuff. So
perfect.
Yeah. Well, it was good to meet you, Greg. Let me know if you have any questions along the way.
Thanks.
Cool. And let's see, were there any other ones in here? Is Greg joined by any other ones? All right. Yeah. We see Claudia. Let me see. I saw you put a 1 in there. Let me come over to you, Claudia. Let me find you in here. Where are you in the list? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There you are. Hey, Claudia, if you want to say hello, feel free to say hi if you'd like to.
Hi, my first time, but I'm looking for some new marketing options. That's why I'm here.
Great, very cool. What's your industry?
Real estate.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. What part of the country?
California.
All right, out here in California. Very sweet. All right, perfect. Sellers, buyers, FSBOs, who are normally your people?
Sellers, buyers. I just started my first lease. I've only been doing this a couple of years. So.
Okay. All right, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, real estate, we have a lot of folks that use Dubb because, real estate is probably one of the most visual things in the world. So it kind of makes sense. So we have these little features that are pretty neat that people have used over the years. So I'll show them as we're going through.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Me too.
And let's see, I also saw Joseph had a 1 in here as well. So let me come over here. We'll find you in here in the list, Joseph, if you want to say hello. Let me find you. Big list today. I have a few Joes in here. Hold on. Here we go. All right. So Joseph, if you want to say hi, feel free. If you want to say hello.
Hi there.
Yeah, good to meet you. So what kind of brings you our way?
I'm looking at new opportunities and the marketing aspect of it for my own company, but then I also want to start working more as an agency and working with other small businesses as well.
Oh, very cool. Nice. That's perfect. Have you done video before, or is this kind of your first foray into the area?
I've done video. I think I've been on so many platforms I'm losing
Yeah.
track, but
Yeah.
I think with Dubb it was something to do with using it through emails, and that's what interested me.
Oh.
So I'm sure if there's that, there's probably other things. So I'm just curious.
Neat. Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cool. Good to meet you, Joe.
Nice meeting
Okay, so I think I saw Carla. I think in here had a one in here as well. So let me pop over to you, Carla. Let's find you in the list here if you want to say hi. Hey, Carla.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So what brings you our way?
Just for marketing and just to have my platform to look more professional.
Oh, nice. Nice. Very cool. What's kind of your pitch to your customers, your clients?
I do health and wellness for women that has gone through chronic diseases.
Well, that's really important. So that's yeah, that's see, that kind of leads into the first thing that we're going to talk about in terms of a hook with these videos. But that's yeah. Do you do a lot of social posts to kind of get your clients, or is there do you run ads at all, or just cold email lists?
I have not ran ads. I've said like the last 3 weeks I've been posting on social media.
Okay. Well, we have a when I show it in here at the platform, there's a little social media strategy that we kind of recommend. So when we get to that part, I'll talk about that.
Okay, thanks.
Cool. Good to meet you, Carla.
You too.
All right. So let me see here. Okay. So before we begin, this is something that I always that we're starting to mention for everybody too. So new folks that I just talked to, and the returners that are in here. So if you see anything that, when you're going through, you're like, this is awesome, I want to get going. So if you're on a free trial and you decide you want to say, yeah, I want to go forward with this, I want to get on a paid plan, just put upgrade into the comments, and then we'll have the team reach out to you with our best deal. So if you do decide you want to get on a paid plan, you're on a free trial, just put upgrade in there. That way, when we see the chat later, we can reach out to you individually and give you the best deal we can. And then for the returners in here, if you're on our pro, because we have Pro and Pro Plus, to the new folks in here, Pro and Pro Plus. If you're on Pro and you're like, hey, listen, I want to upgrade, just put upgrade in as well, and then we can give you our best deal if you ever want to go from Pro to Pro Plus to get the advanced coaching and the other stuff that we'll talk about. So just upgrade if you want. That way we can track it later and we can send it to you if you want to. Okay, so let me share my screen here and let's jump in and let's go through some stuff here. All right. And by the way, here's the Dubb support channel, YouTube. So it's live right now. And then all you have to do is just click videos in here. And then you can scroll through to the past trainings in here and all the different stuff we have. It's pretty awesome. We have a good library in here of stuff. Okay, so when we think about Dubb videos in general, it's really about what do these things look like when somebody gets them. So when you record a Dubb video, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat as an animated video preview. So that's going to be the first thing that happens. You record whatever you're doing for the first 3 seconds, you're doing jumping jacks, whatever you're doing, that's what's going to show. You can change that inside the Dubb platform with a little slider if you want to, though. If you like a part of the video different visually, you can do that. But to save time and be efficient when you're doing these, when you hit record, first 3 seconds is going to be the preview. Now, there are different styles that I'm going to show you in a second. But notice in this style right here, I say, what's your hook? So before you can record any of these videos, you want to know what your hook is. Because social media videos have really affected sales over the years now where, when we're on our phones and we're scrolling, if we're not interested in the first couple of seconds, we usually keep going. So it used to be an elevator pitch in sales. Now it's like you only have time before you even go click the button. So we want to try to give as much context as we can and a hook. So if you use any kind of AI like a ChatGPT, a Grok, Gemini, Claude, if you're inside the Dubb dashboard and you use Auto, which is our AI guide right here inside the dashboard, ask the AI, say, look, I need a hook. I need it to be 3 to 5 words, or 3 to 6, let's say 3 to 6. It needs to be 3 to 6 words. And here is my ICP, my ideal client profile. So whether you're reaching out to one person or many, explain to the AI your industry, why you're reaching out, and what you want them to do after they've gotten your video. And then it will give you a list, say, hey, give me a list of 30 3 to 5 word phrases that are hooks. So to give you that list of 30 3 to 5 words that are hooks, give them a human pass, see which ones you like, make the adjustments. But once you have the hook, the reason we say 3 to 5 words is because on this little whiteboard that I'm going to show you in a second, it's about 30 something characters where you can type that. And up here in the email, 3 to 5 words works pretty good. So it doesn't get cut off in the subject line when you're sending these out. So once you have your hook, then you're like, okay, well, how am I going to visually create these? How do I want to record these? So this style right here was done with the Dubb webcam recorder, the basic webcam recorder inside of the platform. And I got the Dubb mobile app on my phone, and there's a little whiteboard feature where you can type that hook. And that's all I'm doing here. I'm sitting in front of the webcam and I'm doing a little movement, a little point, little wave, just because it's animated. You want to bring it to life a little bit, maybe push it towards the camera a little more. But this is one of the most straightforward ways you can communicate a hook because it's right in front of the person, whether it's one-to-one or one-to-many. Now, also from this webcam, what you can do is you can do something that looks like this. You can have a virtual background behind you. So if you're not using the whiteboard, you technically can drop a virtual behind you that gives some kind of context and gives the hook as well, depending on what the visual is. It could be a website you want to share. It could be a screenshot of an action someone took. It could be a person's profile like you see right here. And you also can do a combination of both those things. So let's say in real estate, someone's interested in a property, right? Well, I can put the property behind me and then hold up the whiteboard with the property address or a fun fact about the property or something interesting they need to know. Like, hey, you were checking this out. So this gives the opportunity to use both of these and they work really well together. Now, if you're not in real estate, you can still do the same thing. Person's profile behind, hook right in front. Website behind, hook in front. So you can do one or the other or a combination of both. I kind of like the combo of both. If you have that behind, you can do something cool in the front. And this looks different than people normally receive in their emails. Now, we also have the ability to do screen recordings. So this right here was done with the Dubb Chrome extension. It's a browser-based screen recorder. So any website that you want to be on top of explaining something, this is a great way to do it. Now, notice there's a little Dubb button right up here at the browser. See this at the top? That's because I got the Dubb Chrome extension. It's a 3-step process. You pin it up there, and then you can use it on top of any site. The one that you see right now is me doing it on top of a market update, which is very clear. I'm inside the bubble. You can see the title right there. Perfect. But notice what I did was I'm still using the whiteboard because I want to give that additional message. We know it's a market update, but there's been a big change in the market. Now, if you're not in real estate, whatever industry you're in, pulling up the site that you're on, whether it's a prospect's website that you're in front of, have that hook in there inside the bubble as well. This is also a really good way to reach out on LinkedIn, which I'm going to show a little bit later when I show this screen recorder. So anything browser-based, any website that you want to be on top of inside of a bubble. Now, we also have the Dubb desktop app. The desktop app is pretty much like a drone that flies over the top of anything. So you can record on top of videos, Canvas slides, slide decks, websites, documents, whatever you want. So the Chrome that I just showed you before, that's just within the browser. This is on top of everything. And you also have some other cool stuff. Like you can crop in. See how I'm closer, pushed in on the site that you can see right there? I'm pushed into something specific. So when I show both the screen recorders back to back, you'll see the similars and the differences between the both. And we also have the mobile app, obviously. So mobile app, you can do a virtual background behind, like you see here. And you also can do text on the screen as well. You also can just do the hook, like we said. Have your hook, put it above your head, below, wherever you want to put it. Just a nice little wave reaching out. Something simple as that. We also have picture-in-picture with this as well. So picture-in-picture uses both cameras on the phone. So it gets what's in front of you and you're on the screen. This is obviously tailor-made for real estate property walkthroughs. It's perfect for it. You can say, hey, check this out here, check this out. A lot of real estate folks that use Dubb, you do this right here. But if you're not in real estate, like I say, I'm sitting at my computer and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pull up someone's profile here on LinkedIn, or I'm going to pull a website up. All the examples we just gave. I could sit right in front of my computer, use picture-in-picture, and just lean in physically with my phone. And it's the same idea. I'm showing what's in front of me and I'm on the screen. If you're at an event where you have a booth somewhere, you could start recording, yourself, or you're at an event walking around, there's a bunch of people. Record, narrate what's happening, and then upload that to social media, and you could send it out as a campaign to your contacts within your contacts as well. So a lot of different applications. The last one that's pretty cool is if you're sitting with a client, like you just happen to be with a client and they love working with you, you could just have them sit across from you, record them with picture-in-picture. You're up in the left-hand part and they're right there in front, and you can have a little back and forth in terms of why they like working with you. And then you can always post it to social media or use it as a video testimonial. So, but regardless of what style you use, When someone gets this video and they click on it, it's all about their experience when they land here. So this is called our preset. This is a customized landing page. We call them presets in Dubb terms. So it's going to have your logo to the top left, the initial video you recorded right in the middle, and then you're going to have playlist videos that are going to play right after this video is done playing. The power of the playlist is obviously more information, but also you can record a video one time about you and what you do, minute and a half, and it will automatically seamlessly play right after. This gives you the ability in these initial videos, like we just said, to really focus on the hook, providing that value, asking that question, giving that information. Now, these should also be short, these initial videos. I wouldn't go long, minute or less. 30, 40 seconds is probably a sweet spot in there. Get right to the point, have them take an action when they're done watching. Now, if you have video testimonials, this is a really good spot to have them in the playlist. If you don't have them, I'll show you a way to get them in 1 second. Now, below here, you have your call to action buttons, your CTAs. What would you like someone to do after they've consumed the content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Probably the most popular button in sales. Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you want them to visit your website? Do you want them to download a document, a listing agreement, a contract, a guide? Do you want them to email you back? Do you want them to check out a case study? Maybe you want them to leave you a review. So there's a number of options you can have below. I would just go in order of importance from left to right if you have multiple buttons. Now, this button right down here, reply with video. This is a really fun one because it's a good way to get video testimonials. A lot of Dubb folks do this. So you could send a video out to someone, have that button below it, and I could say, hey, this is Rob. Listen, would love to get a video testimonial from you. Thank you so much for using the platform. It's not complicated. You don't have to download anything. Just click reply with video below and let me know, what have you thought about the platform? Or whatever questions you want them to ask. They send the video back to you, and then you get a little notification inside of Dubb that says, hey, you got a video reply. And then you make it part of your playlist right here. The last part of this page is right over here to the right. This is your AI assistant. You're called SIA, your Sales Interactive Assistant. Now, you don't have to have the AI on the page. It's just a little button inside of Dubb. But we've gotten good feedback from folks that have used it because when people land on the landing page, they might have questions in real time before they want to book a time with you. So over here to the right, you can have up to 20 FAQs. You can ask the AI a question. And when the AI responds, it's going to want to keep the momentum going. So it provides the information and that says, hey, are you ready to book a time? The reason it says book a time here is because that's the lead call to action button I have that I want them to do. So whatever lead thing you want them to do, whatever the action is, the AI will push for that after giving the answer. The AI is educated inside of the Dubb platform with individual website pages where it will physically learn what's in text on those pages. And you also can upload a PDF as well. So you can do one or the other or both. And then the AI will be educated to handle the questions and comments here right on your landing page. Now, the last thing about these preset landing pages is, and this is, I think, one of the most important parts, when you look at your audience, like if I was in real estate and I worked with buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expireds, commercial, residential, all those different splits, I would want a preset landing page for each segment of that audience, because that way that audience feels like you're talking directly to me. If I was in recruiting and I worked with employers and candidates, I would want to split for both. Same thing for mortgage, coaching, consulting, insurance, finance, whatever it is, nonprofit. If there's any kind of segmentation in your audience, then you want to have a landing page that speaks to that. And when you get on a paid plan with us, one of the first things that we do, the team will meet you in Zoom with an optimization setup and help you set all this stuff up and get you going. Now, the last part is the tracking. So when you send these out, you'll know if someone opened the email, did they just view the page here? Did they watch the video? If they did, what's the watch percentage? Did they interact with the AI? Did they click on any buttons? So all of that information is great because you can follow up in a really smart way. Now, if we're going to record these, how would we record this stuff? How would we record this webcam video that we see right here? So inside of Dubb, you're going to go right inside the platform, and there's a big red button at the top that says Create Video. When you click here, it's going to open up your webcam right here. And to get the whiteboard on your phone that you saw earlier, just get the Dubb mobile app. It's DUBB-APP. And when you have it, it's this button right there, right at the top, that little square button. And when you select that there, that is where you're going to be able to type. And that's all I did before. Just get your hook, type your hook, type it, turn it, and there you go. just like this. And if you want to get the virtual background behind you, just go below. You can select virtual background. We have a bunch of stock ones down here, but this is where you would go to your photos and you would upload any screenshots that you have that we talked about earlier. Then it creates a little library for you. So you just select the one that you want. Pick the one. It'll put it behind you, just like this. And then just make sure you have a good front light, a good ring light, natural light, so it kind of lights you up well. If you do talk with your hands, I would go T-Rex dinosaur arms. I would stay right within here. Don't go out in here into the soup. Stay within this action here. And if you're going to use both, just bring this into the frame. And then you get your virtual and you got this at the same time if you want to do that. Now, all of our recording options with Dubb have a teleprompter option. So if you want to use a teleprompter, you just have to have a script saved into Dubb first. To access the teleprompter, right up here at the top, click in here. You can go create new script. That will take you right to scripting where you can save that script, or you can scroll through scripts you already have saved, or I can search for a script by name like this. But when you have it, this is what you would do. So physical wise, I would be about arm's distance away. I would let the words flow up into my eye line. I'm not going to search for the words. I want them to be up at the top. For the speed, it's going to be right here. So adjust this up or down. Hit the play button here to test your speed to see if you like it. Back the text off or zoom it in a little closer. Now, when you're giving this a practice read through, which is what you should do anyway, so the words don't surprise you, you have a little edit button right here, pencil icon. So if you want to make changes, you can make changes on the fly in real time, because that happens sometimes when you write it, but then you read it, you want to change it. But this is a really nice way to stay efficient. So to use this, I'm going to bring my hook in here. I'm going to hit the record button right in the middle. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button right here at the bottom, stop the recording, click it again to resume. If I want to delete the video, it's the red X, but it will always ask you, are you sure? Which is a nice button. And then if you want to save this into the Dubb platform, it's the blue check mark right here. And to close the teleprompter, just tap the little button here and it closes it. So again, this is a very straightforward way to communicate. One-to-one, one-to-many. You can just use this here. You can just have the virtual background. You can do a combination of both. And if you don't use either of those, definitely a little point and a smile, a little wave, something like that goes a long way. So I'm going to save this into the platform now, check mark. And when you click the check mark with Dubb, it's going to save this video into the video edit page inside the platform. That's always where you'll land, the video edit page. And this is where you can do some cool stuff. So I'm going to select a different video here just because that one's still transcoding. So when you have the video here, first thing you can do right up here at the top, you can change the title of the video right inside here internally. And you'll click the check mark when you're done. To the right, you have a little preview button all the way to the right, a little square with the arrow. So when you select this, it's going to open a new tab. And it's just going to remind you, hey, here's your video. And here's your preset landing page. There's your playlist, there's your AI, there's your buttons. It just gives you a chance to preview it, to see what it looks like. And if you want to change the preview, you want to change the background, right? You want to change the preset landing page. What you can do is go to this little drop down here and notice it says Rob's preset with a check mark. That's because every time I record a video, I have a default preset landing page that's always attached to it. So whenever I hit record, that's going to be the background. Unless I decide to change it to a different preset landing page that I already have created. And all I have to do is select it. So in a second, it can change everything about the background. You also can download an MP4 file of any video that you save into Dubb. So I can download that. Really good for social media. Download the raw file, upload it into the different platforms because that's what it likes. You have the ability to do that. You also can upload this video directly to YouTube if you got a YouTube channel. And below here, you have some options here. So there's an analytics tab. So right in here, you have an AI coach called Kyra. It even has AI in the spelling. We should probably bold that. It would look kind of cool. And when you click generate, it's going to give you delivery analysis feedback. It will give you feedback on your visuals and your content. So if you want that non-biased feedback right away, you can do that. You also can click over here for activity. So you can really drill down on the actions that people took. So again, you follow up in a good way. You have a details tab right here. This details tab is just going to quickly remind you that, look, these are the buttons below your video. This is the AI sales assistant on your page. This is the playlist of videos that is going to play after your first video. And you can delete or add any of these right here. And if you sent this video out to someone, you already sent it, but you forgot to make these changes, you still can do that. And then it will retroactively refresh on the other side. You also have an editing tab. So any video that you save into the platform, you can edit. Just hit the play button here. You can drag your timeline like this. So let's say I drag it to this point. I want to cut something out. I drag it or play it to my first cut point that you see right down there. Scissor icon, split the clip. Now it's in 2. I'm going to drag it or play it to my second cut point. There we go. Scissors again. Now it's cut into 3 pieces. Whatever is highlighted in orange, that's what you're going to get rid of. And then all you have to do is hit the trash can and it's gone. And if you want to bring it back, just click the undo button. Undo, 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 and you're right back where you started. Now, the design tab is what I mentioned in the beginning. So when you record a Dubb video and that first 3 seconds is the animated preview, you can change that right here. So you can take the slider and go to a different part of the video if you like it better visually, then just click generate thumbnail, and that's going to be the animated preview. Or you could upload your own thumbnail. So you have that flexibility if you want to do that. Now, every Dubb video also has a QR code right over here to the right. So this is really good for any kind of physical mail marketing that you do. If you have like those door hangers that go on people's doors, if you're in real estate, or if you do basic physical mail marketing, whatever industry you're in, make a fun video like, hey, thanks for pulling me off your doorknob, or something like that. And then you also can use these for, if you're in real estate, for open houses. Have it sit right on the counter there. Someone scans it. Hey, thanks for coming to the open house. By the way, you can click below to check out more properties that are similar to this. If you're not in real estate and you're out at an event or a meeting or maybe Chamber of Commerce or some big event you're at, and you have a booth there, you can have the placard sitting there with the QR code with a pre-made video. Or if you're walking around meeting people, have a video pre-made that says, hey, it was great meeting you at the event. If you want to keep in touch, click below. So when they scan the QR code, they have that, it's already pre-made. So a lot of good uses for that. So we recorded a video, we have it on a preset landing page, and now we just want to share this. So to share it, you just come right over here in the email, open up a compose, and some best practices here would be this. You always want to have the word video in the subject line. It's the very first thing someone reads. It is still very rare to see that on a consistent basis from anyone. If you do, it's probably from us. And then you want to have your hook that we talked about in the beginning, right here in the subject line. And then just a little bit of text in terms of why they should watch this video. And then to add the video in, you can do it in a couple ways. So inside the platform here, there's a big blue share and send button right to the right of any video you select from your video library. It's right here. So when you click this here, this is where you drop the email in of the person you're sending it to get that advanced activity tracking. You can add a little text at the top of the video if you want to. You don't have to do this part, but you can do this right here, copy for email, and then just come over here and do a copy and paste. And it drops it right in like that. Now, there is a shortcut you can use. So if you have Gmail or you have Outlook 365, notice that there's a little Dubb button. In Gmail, see the Dubb button right down here at the bottom, right there? That button is because we have the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder that I mentioned earlier right up here in the browser. We're going to look at that in a second, but that's there. You get that there. And in Outlook 365, it's off to the right in add-ins. But when you select that button down there, it's going to open up the screen recorder, which we're going to use in a minute. But notice that I'm scrolling through my video library down to the bottom right. So I just find the video I want to share, and then I just pop it into the email, and I'm able to send it. So it's a little shortcut you can do just like that. Okay, so screen recording time. So this is what I looked at in the beginning. I showed you guys this one right here, the Chrome extension. Any browser-based website you want to share, anything within the browser, you want to be on top of it, the Dubb Chrome extension. So I'm going to use LinkedIn as an example here. So I got the Dubb Chrome extension. It's pinned right up here at the top, right here, logged in. Click it here, and it's going to put me on the page just like this. Now, when you're on these websites, you just want to think about the size of your webcam, shape of your webcam, and placement of your webcam. So size-wise, you can grab the side just like this and go to a custom size, whatever you'd like to do. I wouldn't go too big because what's the point of showing the screen if you're going to cover it all? And then placement-wise, where do I want to put myself that's interesting? I'm going to go right next to Ruben. And shape-wise, I can change this right here. So depending on the aesthetics of the page and style of it, just kind of match what the feel is. Kind of a cool thing to do. And then inside here, you can zoom yourself in. You can back yourself up. You can physically move yourself around inside of here if you want kind of better framing. You can go right over here and you can turn your camera off if you want to. If you just want to do an audio walkthrough of a page that you're on, you can do that. You also can use your headshot if you want to use your headshot. And if you are live like this, like you're in the bubble live, you can do a virtual background behind you inside the bubble like we just did before. You also have the annotation tool that you can use right over here to the left, and you have the use of a teleprompter. This teleprompter is a little different than the one you saw before with the webcam because I can physically move this one around, and I also can manipulate the sides like this as well. So when I find my script, just like we did before, you can adjust the speed like we did before, up or down. You can hit the play button to test your speed, and you can back the text off, or you can zoom it in. Now I'm going to take this and move it towards the camera right up here at the top. But just a kind of word of caution here, if you are going to use the teleprompter with the Chrome extension, because the Chrome extension is browser-based, you don't want to go full screen in your browser, because if you do, it's going to hide the teleprompter tab, and you won't be able to physically get to it. So just leave a little bit of a space, so when you hit record, you can physically tap it, bring it forward, and you're able to use it. Now you also have 3 orientations to record with the Chrome extension. First one is camera, right over here to the right. If I do that one, it's going to open up like a webcam. If I do tab that you see over here, it's going to be a nice clean cut of the page that I'm on, and you'll see the tab. You won't see any of the tab mess I have at the top. And if you see screen, if you click on that one, it's going to get my entire computer screen. I would only do that if I said to Ruben, hey, Ruben, listen, I want to take you on this little journey here. Have you seen this website? And then I can click on one of the tabs, and the bubble will follow me over. So if you want to take someone on a little journey, I'm going to use tab in this example. And I'm going to bring in my hook like we talked about before. I got my hook right here. So I'm going to hit record to the right. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. I'm going to click share, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Hey, Ruben, what's going on? Listen, I wanted to send you this quick video here because I did not know that you wrote a book, which is pretty cool. So I did my 3 seconds, right? I said hello. I did my little head turn, whatever I wanted to do there. And then I decided to jump to full screen. When you do these screen recordings, jump into full screen is a great way when you want to make a point about something. It breaks the visuals, it gets their attention, and then goes right back to the page. So if you want to do that, just take your mouse, hover over your webcam like I'm doing right now, double click it, brings you here, double click the screen to go back. You also can hover right over and click this little square right here. It brings you here, click here to go back. Just a nice way to break the visuals. Now you also can scroll around. Keep recording, keep moving, whatever you want to do. You can hit the pause button right over down here at the bottom. So if you want to pause the recording, you have the ability to do that. And say, okay, let me get myself set up. Where am I going to go next? Great. Click resume at the bottom. The annotation tool right over here to the left is awesome to use to point things out. This has been a lot of people use these over the years. You can do text on screen. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. You also can do circles. You can draw on the screen. You can put things in numerical order of importance if you want to. And the annotations are going to stay sticky. So if you continue to scroll and move around, they won't follow you. So any website, anything browser-based that you want to be on top of like this and point things out, market updates, reaching out on LinkedIn, going through a website for someone, on someone's profile, this is a great way to do it. So I'm going to select the check mark at the bottom like we did before, and it's going to save this video right back to the video edit page where we saved the last video inside the platform. Now, if I want to share this video with Ruben, right? I just recorded a video for him. So how would I share it with him? So on LinkedIn, you just want to make sure that you're a first connection first. So connect with Ruben first. Most people connect. Once you're connected, then click the message button here. And then you're going to see the little Dubb button show up here at the bottom. We have an integration with LinkedIn. So you're able to add that video. Let me just refresh it here. So like you saw in Gmail when that little Dubb button showed up, the same thing with LinkedIn. So when you do select message, it's going to show that little Dubb button where you can add a video in like I did before, which should show up right here. There it is. Click the Dubb button there. And again, it's the same idea. You just scroll through, find the video you want. There it is. Click insert. And you can even highlight the text to change it to something specific. And then Ruben will see that nice animated preview in his inbox, which makes a big difference. So now, the last thing we're going to look at here in terms of screen recording is the Dubb desktop app. So the desktop app, again, is like a drone that flies over everything on your computer. It's not browser-based. So you're going to Google Dubb desktop app, get it for Mac or PC, download it for Mac or PC. And when you do have it, the little Dubb symbol is going to be on a Mac up here at the top, and on a PC, it'll be at the bottom. You can see the actions are right here. or you can select the View Quick menu, and it pops up right here. And you have a number of options. So we're going to look at recording screen so we can see the difference between the two. So I'm going to click this here, and the first thing we're going to notice is the webcam is the same as the Chrome. You can do all the same functionality that you just saw before. The annotation tool is the same as the Chrome. The only difference is when you use the annotations with the desktop, they are going to follow you. So you want to be able to use them and then move on. You also have the ability to use the teleprompter. Now, this one's a little bit different as well. So the cool thing about this one is the first option you have is for voice recognition. So if you want to read the script and go at your own pace, you have that option with the desktop app. Now, if you don't want to use voice recognition and you just want to do auto scroll, just the speed, just click the button closed, and now you can control the speed up or down. So you have that kind of flexibility. Now, in terms of the recording itself, down here at the bottom, there's a little red slash through the square down here at the bottom. What that means is if I was going to hit record, I would get my entire computer screen. If I get rid of the red slash, now I have a drop down of choices in terms of the borders of what I'm recording. So right now it's on custom, which means I can take this, move it anywhere I want. Anything inside the blue lines will be part of the recording. And I can crop around anything that I want to crop around. So I can get very specific in terms of what I want to show, which is really neat. You also can click down here and go portrait. So if you want to do a social media video with the correct format right from your desktop app, you can go to this format and just put it on top of whatever you want to put it on top of. You can also go landscape for YouTube. So if you want the proper YouTube orientation, you have that here as well. Now the recording, here's a big difference too. I'm going to hit record down to the bottom right. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown. And now I am recording. Here we go. I'm recording. I can pause and resume if I'd like to. But when I select the check mark, it's not going to save the video into Dubb. What it's going to do is it's going to show me a preview window, and there is the clip that I have just recorded. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. We're going to record a few clips, merge them together into one video, and then we're going to save it into Dubb. So the cool thing about clip recording is it gives you the ability to drag and drop videos from your computer if you have the MP4 files and drop them right in here and make them part of the story. Now, what I just recorded was a screen recording clip. So how would I continue recording now? I just have one clip. What do I do next? So down in the bottom left, there are 3 creative icons to continue recording. The one all the way to the left says record screen video. That's what I want to do. I want to keep doing it. So I'm going to click that button there. It's going to bring me right back to where I was. I could have pulled up a different website or document or whatever I wanted for my background. I'm going to hit record. And now I'm just recording a second clip in the same style that my first clip was. I'm going to hit the check mark. And there it is. There's my second clip. And I can physically move these in any order that I want, which is great. I don't have to record chronologically. So it really frees you up. You also can tap the 3-dot menu of each individual clip and download or delete each individual clip. I also can click the button down to the left for the webcam. So if I want a different style clip to record, I can click the webcam icon. And now I'm recording a webcam clip. So this could be the, hey, welcome to this video. I'm saying hi to everybody. I could say, hey, thanks for watching this video. Click below. Or I could just talk about a topic in a different way. But visually, this looks different. I can select the check mark here. And there is that clip, which again, I can move wherever I want to. The last option down to the bottom left is one of my favorites. I like using it a lot. It's called Dubb Narrator. Dubb Narrator gives you the ability to take a pre-recorded video that you have and put it inside of a bubble and put it on top of anything that you would like. So say, for instance, I was doing a market update and I'm sitting in front of my camera and I've got the teleprompter and I'm delivering to my webcam the market update. I'm talking all about the market. I save that into Dubb into my video library. Then I pull up the website or the doc or the slide deck that I have on the market update. Then all I have to do is click narrator video down here. It'll take me inside my video library. I find the pre-recorded video that I did. Let's just say it's this one. And now I just put it on top of the slide deck, website or document, whatever I wanted for the background. I hit record, and now the pre-recorded version of me is doing the talking. And I can scroll, point things out. I can kind of relax as the pre-recorded version of me does all the work. So now when you have your clips in here, now you can merge them all together into one video and save them into the platform. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the upload button to the bottom right. That'll merge them together, save it into the platform. But I also can click the edit button to the bottom right. That will merge the clips together, but it'll give you the option to edit the video before you even save it into Dubb. And the editor you see here is just like the editor I showed earlier. Then you can upload it into the platform and save it in there after that. So it's cool. It gives you that full editing option right here within the app before you even save it into the platform. Now, the last option that I'm going to show here for recording is going to be the Dubb mobile app. Now, the mobile app is cool because the mobile app actually records in clips as well. So it's just like the desktop app in terms of clips, but also different in the fact that, has some other cool functions on it. So Dubb app, D-U-B-B-A-P-P is how you want to get it. And once you have it, here is how you would record something. Okay, so here's the mobile app here. You can see my video library right here in the middle. I'm going to tap the blue camera icon at the bottom. That's going to open up the camera. Now, when you first have the Dubb mobile app, you're going to notice that it's going to be defaulted for 1 minute of recording time. There are other specific timers down here you can use. I would just slide it over to 10 minutes. That way you never get cut off. I'm going to hit record by tapping the circle at the bottom, and now I am recording. Timer on the button, timer up here in my eye line. I can pause and resume this if I like to as well. And then to stop the recording, just tap the circle again. And there is the clip that I have just recorded. So again, just like the desktop app. It's been automatically downloaded to my phone too. So I have it in my photo video area in case I want it. I'm going to hit record one more time just so we have some multiple clips here. There is my second clip. So when I can physically move these around too, I don't have to record in order. I can grab my finger, hold one for a second, and slide it. So I can go in any order that I want. And if I tap a clip individually, I can download, I can delete, I can trim. And if I select edit, this gives you the ability to do some stuff here. So I can select the music icon to the right. We have a whole library of royalty-free music you can choose from. Just make sure you adjust the level so that the music isn't overwhelming your voice. We also have this ability to add the hook that I mentioned in the beginning. So you can just click in here, and then all you do is add the hook, and you can have it above your head, below your head, text, font, whatever size you want. You have the ability to do that as well. You also have a microphone icon, so you can do a voiceover over this clip if you'd like to. A lot of real estate folks, when they're doing it, they'll record something, and then it will be too loud to actually do anything. So you can just go to your car and record something. You also have the ability to speed the clips up with the little timer icon to the right. You can go all the way up to 10x if you want to. And if you want to do burned in subtitles down to the bottom right, you can burn them in on just this clip, or you can burn them in at the end if you want to do that. Now, these icons right over here, what do they do? So if you select the tooltip to the top right, that's going to give you a breakdown of the functions right here. Now, I always like to have a countdown timer on, this little button here. You have a 3 or 10-second choice. I think 3 seconds is kind of the perfect amount of time. You hit 3, boom, you're ready to go, and you're recording. If you want to use video stabilization, this little button right here. So if you're doing a walk and talk and it's too herky-jerky, select that button there, do low, medium, or high, and then it basically takes it from this to more like this, just smoother. And if you want to use a teleprompter, it's this button right here. So when you select it here, same thing. Find the script you did before. And then when you first open this, you're going to notice a speed between 1 and 10 that you can adjust it to. Hit the play button, see if you like that speed. You also can hit the pencil icon if you want to make any real-time changes. And if your eyes are not staying at the top where they should be and they're looking for the words, either increase the speed or slide everything up with these guardrails, just like that. So your eyes stay right where you're supposed to. And if you're doing a landscape video, just turn your phone and the script will adjust right over this way if you're doing like a YouTube video. Now, if you do have an iPhone, this is an option for you. If you select the gear icon, you can go to auto track, which is voice recognition, just like the desktop app. So it would be like this. What if your most powerful tool was a story and then it would kind of highlight the words and it would kind of move? So pretty cool thing if you have voice recognition for that, if you want to use it. Or you can do auto scroll, one of the two. And then to close it, just tap the X to the top right and it closes. Now, if you want to, let's say you recorded a video outside of the mobile app. You have it on your phone, you recorded it, but you want to make that video part of this story here. You want to drop that clip in. Just go to the folder icon here, takes you to the photo video area in your phone, add that clip, put it right in here. If you want to record physically what's on your screen, it's this button here. If you want to use filters, this button. So you can do black and white, you can do skin smoothing, different kind of color gradations, just kind of scroll through, see what you like. And then picture in picture is what I showed in the beginning, which is pretty awesome. This is where you click this here, it shows what's in front of you, and all you do is just move yourself around like this, make yourself bigger, smaller, zoom into your background. A lot of choices there in terms of creatively of what you can do. Last option down here is the virtual background. So take some screenshots on your phone of the stuff we talked about earlier, select this here, drops the virtual background behind you, and there you go. And you're able to record. Now, when you're done and you're ready to merge all these clips into one video, select the blue button to the top right. That's going to merge all of your clips together. And then once they're merged, you're going to have a finished copy on your phone in your photo video area of that video. And then you'll also have the ability to upload this into the Dubb platform by selecting the blue upload button. And then that video, you can access it anywhere within Dubb. Now, the last part here is going to be sending on the mobile app. So you can see your video library right here. So how do you send the video? So you can select the video. You'll see the blue horizontal button that says share video right in the middle. Tap that there, and then click copy for email. It's copied to your clipboard, paste. Copy for SMS, copy to clipboard, paste. Or you could select the icons to the top right. The block icon is for email. The paper airplane icon is for SMS. Now, if you do have a CRM that you really love, like you have let's say a Salesforce or a HubSpot or a Go High Level or a Follow Up Boss or a Lofty, Dubb gives you the ability, because of integrations, to keep those technologies that you have, if you have everything already set up and you love it, and just add video. So as you can see here, we have a big list of third-party senders and CRMs that we integrate with. So you're able to keep that relationship if you want to. If you want to use Dubb as a CRM, you absolutely can do that. You can come over here under CRM, upload your contacts with a CSV file, do tasks, deals, tags. You can do bulk sending within Dubb, email and SMS. You also can do automations, drip sequences within Dubb. That's part of our Pro Plus plan. Now, lastly, within the dashboard here, this is your friend right here in the middle that I mentioned earlier, your AI guide Auto. You can do AI writing with Auto. You can ask Auto questions about the platform. Hey, Auto, how do I use the Chrome extension? You can also ask Auto strategy questions. Hey, what are the best 5 videos to send in real estate for sellers? And then it will give you that list right there. So it has the dual ability to do that. A cool little function we have inside the platform is this right here, this little profile feature. See what it says basic in sales right in here? So imagine I was in real estate and it says buyers and sellers. And imagine all those splits, whatever industry you're in, right? The splits we talked about earlier in your audience. Click create profile. And then you just start answering the questions in here to the AI. And the AI will learn about every segment of your audience. So before you use the AI, just select the audience that you're going to be sending this to. So if I was in real estate and I picked my seller audience, now I could say, hey, Auto, write me a script. It's an email campaign. It's a newsletter about the updates on the markets for my sellers. And then you're able to do that. And then Auto will even ask you, do you want to save it into Dubb, which it will save it. And then you can just use it as a teleprompter if you want to do that. Now, as far as referrals, we have a really strong referral program with Dubb. So if you like using the platform, click the referral button down here, select apply now, and it creates a referral link for you that you can share for a 30% recurring commission that you would earn. And we're really supportive of our partners. If you ever have a group of people together and you want us to come in and pitch, just let me know and we can always come in and do that for you. And if you're currently on a paid plan with Dubb, then, if you want a free account, just get, I think it's 4 or 6 people, somewhere within that range. And next thing you know, we're paying you instead of you paying us. And we have partners that do well beyond that. So, and we have a lot of good assets that people can use as well. In terms of the weekly kind of TV show webinar lineup that we have. So on Tuesdays, and if we don't mind, if we could put these in the chat, on Tuesdays, we have our Pro Plus Founder Coaching session. So that's at 11:30 a.m. PST on Tuesdays. And that's Ruben and Darius, the founders of Dubb. They have their own curriculum. They have a little form you can fill out called an open mic, where you can talk about your business and they'll give you, advice in and out of the platform. And that's part of our Pro Plus plan. Now, regular pro folks and everyone else, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So Wednesday, we have a webinar at 11:30 a.m. PST every week that's completely real estate focused. So if you are in real estate and you want just that, that's every Wednesday. And we also have on Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. PST a strategy webinar for Dubb partners. So if you're looking to share Dubb with folks either directly or indirectly, we talk about strategies about that stuff all the time. So check those things out if you can, and then come in and join us. Okay, so let me pop over here. Ina, I think we got everything in the Q&A. I think I saw some things in there pop in that you kind of addressed as we went along, right? I think.
Yeah. Bill has a question here from mobile. How do you attach video to a preset? Like you could show that thing.
Oh,
Mobile
let me think. From the mobile, I think you already have to have the preset on the desktop, right, Ina? I believe. I don't think you can switch it. From the
Yeah, but you can also update the video, the preset on the mobile app.
All right, let me. I don't think I've actually done that part yet. Where's Bill? Bill, where are you at? Let's see, Bill.
I just don't have the the ability to share my.
Hey, Bill, can you hear me?
Yes.
How are you, Bill?
Good.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's. Hey, Ina knows how to do it. I haven't done that part yet as far as updating the preset on the mobile. Just tell me where to go, Ina, and I'll pull it up.
Yeah, sure.
Share
your.
Here we go. Ready? Here we go. All right. Advanced. All right. Here it comes. Okay.
Yeah, select the video.
All right. So let's go back here. Let's pick this video here. Here we go.
Yeah, and then there's a 3-dot menu there.
Yep.
Then click edit.
Boom. Ah, there you go.
This
right
is
there.
the second option there
Nice.
to choose the preset. Yep.
Oh, okay, great.
Perfect. Thanks, Ina. See, the mobile app does everything, Bill.
Well, I figured it did, but that's one thing you didn't show either the other day or today. So I was just thinking, well, I know there's got to be ways, so that's why I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, Ina and the team, like I mean, have you had your setup call yet, Bill, with the team?
I think it's tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Like Ina and Eileen and Rena, they're amazing at the setups and little nuances in there and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Have you recorded a video yet, Bill? Have you done any practice ones or anything?
I've done a couple practice ones.
Well, if you want to, I always put this in here for everybody. Feedback. If you want to send it over, I always like checking videos out.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, feedback at Dubb. I just popped it in the chat. Cool. Anything from anybody else? Anything on anybody's mind? Anybody?
Troy has a question in the chat. Does the system allow email to email a group of people as a blank copy? Actually, you can send out in the email campaigns. You get to select a group of people using tags in your contacts, and then when you send it out, they will receive it individually, so they will not see the other people who will receive that email. Hope that makes sense.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Would you please show more details on how to customize a video landing page?
Yeah.
And am I able to insert my logo in the video page? Yes, absolutely. So in the let me share my, I don't know, I won't be able to share my screen, but
I can do it.
Yeah, in the
Here,
team
ready?
section.
Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Boom. I'll drive.
Yeah. Rob will show you that. So if you click your profile picture and then upload your logo in the team section. So yeah, in team, instead of having Dubb there, upload your logo, and then you'll be able, in the video landing page, you will see your logo at the top left. So instead of having the big Dubb logo there, it will be your logo in there.
Okay.
If you also want, you also have the option to have your logo inside the video player so that it will look like a watermark, especially if it is a PNG file. So it's transparent, and then the logo will be just at the front. Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Is that Troy?
And it's
Hey,
very
Troy?
customizable in the presets section.
Yeah, and could you show how the text to video works?
Yeah, you mean just text
Could
to
you do
video?
like an example?
Text to video. You mean like SMS sending something, or you mean like text?
No, I
to...
guess I was reading that you have the text to video to do like faceless videos.
Oh yeah, you can do this. So if you're here, I think we still have it on quick actions. Let me see. Let me just check this here. Okay, do you see this at the bottom? See text to video right here?
Right.
So how I got there was dashboard, just scroll down. Quick actions, I just scroll to the right. So click text to video. And then when you're here, you can do this. So drop your script in here, whatever you'd like it to be. And then you can select an AI voice down here at the bottom, right in here. And then over here, see the upload button right here? This is where you would upload an image right over here to the right. So what this would look like was, let's just grab this here. I'm going to click, let's do preview. And then this should show what it looks like in a second. It's basically going to start having the voice speak, and then it will have a little waveform.
Dubb text to video is a groundbreaking new technology.
See how the waveform was moving as it was speaking? Almost like kind of looks like an animated voicemail. So when you send that out to someone, the animated preview would be the image that you've chosen and a little bit of the movement to it. So it has a little bit of movement.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But it doesn't like actually create like a video per se, like an AI video.
If you want to do that, you can go here. So this is going to be Ava. So right in here down, if you click create video, see this button right up here at the top? Just select this button here and then see where it says prompt right over here. Just go here. And then this is a little tutorial right here that walks you how to do this. But what you basically have here is just use the tooltips. Like kind of slide over, it'll kind of explain things. But this is basically the different kinds of AI videos you can create. So each one here, just hit the play button.
Are you ready to solve your biggest problem right now?
So you can get these different kinds. So if I go down to, let's say, commercial, it'll give you an example.
Every day begins somewhere with a choice.
So you just select the kind that you want. And when you select this, notice down here at the bottom, see this duration right here, timer? You can only go up to 12 seconds, but if it's an intro video, typically it's 4 seconds. You can change these, but usually the kind of video you select, it will kind of default to a time. Do you know what I mean?
I see.
And then just make sure you select your AI profile that we talked about before. So if you've set up your AI profiles of your audience, and this video is for a certain part of your audience, just select that so the AI will remember everything about it. And then just, the tooltip here is good. Like if you have a specific vision that you want, right, for this thing, like you're kind of like a director in your mind, you're like, hey, I want a close up, I want whatever, do all that in here. If not, you can do something basic. Like if I put shark swims, I always put shark swims because sharks are my favorite, swims to the camera and smiles. Just something simple, right? And then you also can upload your images here as well. So if you have a logo or an image you want to upload, you can do that too. If you want to upload that in here, you can choose portrait or landscape. And then when you click generate concepts, it's going to give you 3 choices. So you can select all 3 if you want the AI to, make 3 videos for you, or you can select 1 or 2, whatever you want. But once you do say create them, then you'll get an email that says, hey, your video is ready. And the video itself will show up in your video library. So if you're inside a Dubb and you're like going through your library, you see the first video, oh, there's my video. So you get an email and it just pops it into your video library. So that's what would happen there. In terms of what,
and I see that it takes X amount of credits. How many credits do we get with the membership?
Do you know, Ina?
And do they roll over?
Yeah, we have to. I think you have to ask for more, right? How does that work with the credits? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I think it's right now. I think it's 36 seconds for Pro, 72 seconds for Pro Plus. I just need to check with the team if it is daily or monthly on that, because if you need to replenish, if ever, we have add-ons for the subscription.
But do you know how many credits do we get though, like on a monthly or daily basis, with the membership itself, without having to do the upgrades?
Oh, you mean like a trial? Like if you're on a trial period?
No, like if you're on a paid subscription.
Oh, like Pro? Okay, yeah, we can.
Yeah,
we can find out.
I think it's 36 seconds for Pro, 72 seconds for Pro Plus. I just need to confirm with the team if it is on daily or monthly, because it kind of costs something in creating the AI videos.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that help, Troy?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and send something to feedback. Like feedback at Dubb, the email we put in there. We have people send us the AI stuff all the time. It's kind of fun to watch.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I think Troy, you had one additional question. Not Troy, sorry. It was Johnny. Was it Johnny? Who was in there? Johnny. Is Johnny Wells still in here? Johnny? Let's see. Johnny, go ahead, my friend.
I think you got me. I was looking to add more. I'm about ready to add my presets. then a series of things happened that kind of got in the way. Is there a desktop for a Mac?
You mean like a desktop app, like a screen recorder?
Yeah.
Yes. So if you Google Dubb desktop app,
Okay.
you'll see on there download from Mac or PC.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, John.
Fun, quick, and easy.
Yeah, hey, that's what we like, right? That's what we hope for anyway. Let's see. Was there any other questions in here from anybody? You know? Let's see. I think we got everybody. I think.
Hey, Rob. Also, I'm not a paid. I don't have the pro version. I have the free subscription right now.
Yeah.
But you mentioned if we wanted to upgrade, that you can give us like a discount or something.
Yeah. So at the beginning, I was telling everyone put upgrade into the chat. So if we could send that deal out to Troy, we'll contact you directly, Troy, and then we'll give you that code that you need to get the deal.
Okay, great.
Yeah, very cool. So, okay, I see that in there. Awesome. Anybody else, if you want to throw upgrade in there, if you're on a trial and you want our best deal, feel free to throw upgrade in right now. If you're on Pro, you want to upgrade to Pro Plus, you feel like you want to go for it, just put that in there too, and we'll give you the code for that. Great, Carla, that's fantastic. So Carla's got an upgrade. We got that in there. Ina, Bill's going to upgrade as well. Best deal. That's right. Hey, listen, if it's not the best deal, we're not putting it in there. We're going to give you kind of the deal. No, I'll give you the best deal. Sweet. Well, that's all right. Awesome. Anything from anybody before we go? Anything? Going once, going twice, going thrice? I think I was on a trial. Hold on. Joseph, I think I was on a trial, but I haven't, whatever. Okay. So Joseph, if you're on the free trial, we can go in there and extend it for you if you need a little bit more time. Can you hear me okay? Like if you're on the 7-day?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. That's what I was asking, because I really haven't had a chance to look in there and play around with it. I'd like to test drive it first.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We'll extend that out. And then if you decide you want to, just remember support. You can email support@dubb.com, say upgrade. So you want the deal. And then, as you can see, we got other people in here that want it as well. And we'll reach out.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. I saw one more question before we go. See, was it Mac? I see how to add my website or CRM. Let me see. Let me come over here really quick over here. Hey, can you hear me okay? I'm sorry. Is it Mac first name or what's your first name? If you can hear me okay.
Oops.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. How are you?
Outstanding. Yeah. Thanks for letting me speak. Just wanted to know, does the AI have a limited set of actions that it performs, just like the credits for creating the AI, meaning text, email? Does that run out? And also, does the CRM on the output emails, because I know you are able to send the emails, but are they automated? And then we have to be careful on the amount so that the email doesn't get spam blocked. And those were my questions.
Yeah. So I think as far as the CRM stuff, and you can speak to this too, but there are sender limits, depending on what you are using. We have a really good, the video I'm talking about that Darius did? Remember that one where we had the DNS delivery stuff?
Yeah. We have, we need to make sure that the DKIM, SPF records are, have been verified. And we do have a training video on that. I'll send that in the chat. But yeah, when it comes to the sender limits, we highly depending on the sender, if it is Gmail, Outlook, or SendGrid, like a what you call this? But yeah, the Gmail, the free Gmail, the gmail.com domain, that has like 100 email limit, because I think the Gmail limits that that specific amount of emails that would go out with using that domain. But when it comes to a paid domain, I think it's 300 emails per day, same as with Outlook. We just recommend not going beyond that, because that might trigger the
yeah. And is that automated? Is the AI able to run that once it's set up, or is that manually sending?
We do have that. What the system does is it sends out, for example, you have like 400 recipients for that specific email campaign. What the system does is it limits it to 300, then the next day the pending 100 will be sent out after 24 hours technically.
But it's not managed by the
and then
AI. No, it's not managed by the AI. It would just be
It's not managed by the AI.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, not yet anyway. not anyway.
And then
but,
last
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
What I have a website.
Mm-hmm.
It is built on it's a custom site, and I want to know, is Dubb able to link to that in any way?
I believe so, as long as it's a URL, right? And you can also embed it on the landing page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. You can do both.
How do I get the embed instructions?
That's
my last question.
They are in the embed. Where is that in supporting it? I think it's in the is it in the preset description, or is it in
it is in the share and send options. Rob, if you could share your
let me
screen.
show you. It's right here. Hold on. Right. And then tutorial on it. I'm not sure. I think you might have to put
it's in the videos.
It's right here. So if you go here,
select the video, then share and send.
And then
there's an embed tab at the top.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Right here. Yeah. This one.
Embed tab. Yep.
And then
so you can embed your videos on your website, but if you want to share your website from a Dubb video landing page, you can have that as a call to action.
Like it'll show a preview of the page, and it's below the video, and when they click on that, then they're brought to your page. So it would be like
I'll be on the real estate call too, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man, of course. Yeah, all kinds of different options. Cool. Let's see. Was there another? I think Joseph had one more question I saw in here. I'm using another platform right now. Can I import the AI videos to Dubb and then use those videos, or would I need to get the other platform? No, any video that you have, whether it's AI or whatever it is, as long as you can download the MP4 version of that video, you can upload that into Dubb and use it whatever you want. Because a lot of people, when they were first creating AI stuff, like the VO3 came out and everything, how do you deliver it though? So as long as you have an MP4 file of whatever video you have, you can upload it into Dubb and share it. So
that's helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Okay, perfect. Anything else from anybody today? Anything on anybody's mind before we go? Anybody?
Yeah, we'll review the chat, guys, just in case you need support. We'll reach out to you.
And we'll get out to the upgrade folks as well. So, Ina, thanks as always for the support. Everybody, thanks for coming in. If you decide to come in tomorrow, we'll see you at the same bat time, same bat station. See you, everybody.